Are you okay? Are you okay?
What happened? What happened? Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I am back with another video. Today I'm filming a video about confidence. A year ago, or even a couple months, I would say I was pretty insecure, and I feel like everyone has insecurities no matter what. Like even to this day, I still hold these insecurities, but I've learned how to accept them. I've learned to like love myself. I'm not saying that like I'm completely okay with them and like everything's amazing. Working on yourself is always a work in progress. I feel like I've gone a really long way. I've really gotten to a good place in like my confidence. I still experience the effects of those insecurities. There are certain methods I have to kind of get me out of that negative like mindset. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. Let me know what other videos you want to see down on the comments below. Yeah, let's get right to the video. This video is gonna be pretty personal. I'm going to talk about where my insecurities stem from. I'm gonna tell a story about my insecurity and how I've overcome that insecurity and how I deal with it whenever it comes up or like pops up again. I grew up in a pretty small town in West Virginia. This video is not hate on West Virginia at all. I love West Virginia. I met some of my best friends there. It's literally home. My family lives there. I love it so much. There's a lot of deep-rooted racism in the culture. I struggled with that, comments here and there, and I really struggled with how I looked and my culture. Eventually, as I grew up, I tried to hide that. I remember being like in 3rd grade, 4th grade, searching up ways to like look whiter. I would search up ways to like open my eyes a little more. Any way get me to conform to the social norm, which in my like town was being white. You were accepted if you were white. I remember like even tried dressing like how everyone else did, doing whatever I could to be white. It's really sad to think about, especially since I was like so young doing this, and as I grew older, especially like in high school and stuff, whenever it was at its height, I was at my most insecure and there was so much about me and like I wasn't able to express myself completely because I was trying to be someone I wasn't. These are like certain steps that I took to heal the inner child that was broken from the insults that I experienced growing up. Your inner child is basically that part of yourself inside that when you're like in a heated argument that starts to defending itself. Your younger self throwing some type of tantrum. That's the inner child that you want to heal. You choose how you react to situations and you're able to actually comfort that inner child and like help yourself not react in certain ways. Healing your inner child. So basically how I did that is I like doing guided meditations, and there's certain guided meditations that are like geared towards healing your inner child. These meditations usually go about by like really like thinking of a time in your life. For example, like I really thought about a time in my life where I just received like a random like comment. I didn't think much of it then, but now that I realize I subconsciously took it in, really resonated with it throughout like high school and everything. I take that moment in my life and I place myself now in that moment and tell my younger self everything I wish I had heard. During that time, like I didn't feel accepted into society, like I felt like there was something wrong with me. So like I would tell my younger self that like it was okay, you're perfect the way you are. Meditate on that, literally picture myself comforting my inner child, heal that part of myself. There's a lot of different YouTube videos. You can search up guided meditations, healing inner child, and they're like free on YouTube. I really like using Aaron Doughty's meditations. He's amazing. He's honestly a big reason why I'm where I'm at today. He's helped me heal so much of myself. Yeah, he has some really good guided meditations, healing your inner child. He also has other ones, healing different aspects of yourself. I used a lot of his meditations. Also by meditating, I've been able to remembered experiences that were really deep rooted in me that I forgot about. I've been able to target those specific areas. Insecurities are really deep rooted in your childhood. It's honestly always a work in progress. Like self-care, like healing is always a work in progress. You'll never get to a place there's exactly an end, you know? Like you're always going to keep getting better. These like insecurities come up from time to time still. Like I still have my own bad days. I'm able to separate myself from what I'm thinking. For example, if I'm thinking like I'm less than because of my race, I'm able to separate myself on the outside and on the inside. So my inner child is the one that's hurting. So like I separate myself and I like look within, meditate on that, and comfort myself and say that everything is going to be okay. And really try to think about like, okay, this is how I'm feeling. I know I'm feeling insecure about this specific thing. And then I think about why. Why am I feeling like this? Where did this come from? Like if I'm able to like really pinpoint that specific experience, I go within and just comfort my inner child and kind of like tell them everything I wanted to hear at that specific time in my life. With confidence, we all have a story we tell about ourselves. Like I tell myself I'm a college student, I do YouTube, I do TikTok, I surf, I work out, and that is a story I choose to tell myself. So that's going to reflect in my outer reality. So whatever you believe inside is going to be reflected outside. So if I were to say, oh, I'm shy, like if I had that belief deeply rooted in me, then that's what's going to be reflected in my outer reality. I like think of myself as confident. I think of myself as an extrovert. I think of myself as, you know, all these positive things. Like that's what I think about myself. So that's what's reflected in my outer reality. And that's what
Guys.
Are you okay?
I just hurt myself a bit.
The beliefs you have about yourself will be reflected outside. If you think all the negative things about yourself, that's what's going to be reflected in your outer reality. That's how you're going to respond to everything in your outer reality. But if you resonate with positive thinking about yourself, that is what's going to reflect in your outer reality. When you change your belief system, when someone says something about you, for example, if someone called you stupid, that would only hurt you if you believed it. Like if something in you believed inside that you were stupid, like yes, it will like sting just a little. Separate yourself from your inner child. Really think about it. Be like, wait, like do I actually believe that? Like no, like I'm not stupid. You know the truth. You know yourself better than like anyone else knows you. And if you believe you're stupid, that's what's going to be reflected inside. Like that is what's going to resonate with you. But if someone calls you stupid and you're like, wait, that's not true. Like I know the truth. Like I think I'm smart and that's all that matters. Like you know everything you put to the table. Is that the same? Someone else like says like,
oh, like you're this, or oh, you're that.
Only you can label yourself. If someone says something to you, it's only going to really affect you if you believe it inside. Like, for example, I really actually believed I wasn't smart. So like I looked within myself and I healed that part of myself. Like, I really thought about it and really went down in experiences and realized like where it stemmed from. I said like a lot of my insecurities stem from like looks. What has really helped me a lot, it's easier said than done. You need to embrace what makes you different. What makes you different is your power. Like if everyone was the same, then there wouldn't be any contrast. The world would be so boring. Like I've been really insecure about certain parts of my body. Like, even like in pictures, I could tell like, I don't know, like if I was insecure about like a certain part of like my face and then I turned this way or like I turned this way. I've learned to love what makes me different because that really is your power, guys. What makes you unique is what's going to set you apart from the rest of the crowd. In life, you want to be set apart from the rest of the crowd. For example, when you're applying to colleges, you're against so many other people. What do you want to do? Be set apart from the crowd. Singing competition, like they're not going to choose like someone that's just like everyone else. They're going to choose someone that's different from the rest of the crowd. Like embrace what makes you different. Embrace what makes you unique. You're going to be so much more confident. Just like express yourself the way you want to express yourself. Like who cares what other people think? Alright guys, so that is the end of my video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys got something out of it. Like, confidence is like such a big key to life. Once you're confident who you are and you don't care about what anyone else thinks, like, you choose how you feel. No one's able to take that away from you. Working on yourself in general, that's always a process. So never beat yourself up if you're like having a day where you're like,
oh, like I feel a little more down.
Keep pushing forward. I'm rooting for you guys. Like, you guys got this. Literally, when I say this, like, I literally mean it so much, guys. If I can do it, I 100% believe you can do it. Like, I believe in you guys. Let me know what other videos you want to see down on the comments below. Thank you so much for all the love on my other videos. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Peace.